Hey then guys, I'm back with the best hats on FM26 and I've got a cracking tactic by GYR. It'll be a source link. Please go show him some love. He creates some amazing tactics. And today, this is a requested tactic. We're looking at his Black Panther 4231 FM26 tactic. Like I said, source link. Go check him out. Amazing tactics. We tested it with Liverpool. Season preview finished first. Nottingham Forest, season preview finished 10th. And Burnley, season preview finished 20th. We go on holiday, add up the points, and we put a little fun attack the technique table. Hopefully that sounds good to you. We're trying to find the best tactics on FM26. And if you can do me a massive favor, leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. So many more great tactics coming your way. But that's it. Let's check how good this tactic is. So we start with Burnley. In the Carabao Cup, we lost in the second round here against Sheffield United 3-1. And in the FA Cup, it's not much better. Actually, it's mostly worse. We lost against Hull in the third round 3-1. And now on to Nottingham Forest, where things are a bit different because we got to the final of the Carabao Cup, which is great, and it was a close game, but we lost against Spurs 3-1. And in the FA Cup, we got knocked out in the third round and we got absolutely stuffed by Everton 6-2. Now on to their Europa League, where we finished 5th in the league phase, 1-5, drew 1, lost 2 games. We go into the round of 16, where we had Stuttgart, who we beat 3-0 on aggregate, into the quarter-final, knocking out Lille 4-3 on aggregate, looking good so far. Semi-final, knocking out Lyon 4-3 on aggregate. We make it to a final, but we lost here against Roma 3-1. But 2 finals with Nottingham Forest is not bad. Now on to Liverpool, where we won the Community Shield, but it was very close. We just beat Crystal Palace on penalties. And in the Carabao Cup, we faced finalists Nottingham Forest, our other team, in the quarter-final, and they beat us 2-0, knocking us out. And in the FA Cup, we got knocked out in the 4th round to a team from Sky Bet League One in Doncaster on penalties. We did dominate the game, but we still got knocked out. Now it's time for the big one, the Champions League. Can we win this, considering we got beat by Doncaster in the FA Cup? Well, in the league phase, we were absolutely phenomenal. Excellent. Just behind Arsenal. We won 6, drew 1, lost 1. Going into the round of 16 now, where we knocked out Spurs 5-1 on aggregate. Good result. Quarter-final, it's Sporting, beating them 4-1 on aggregate. Good away leg, 4-0. In the semi-final, we knocked out Real Madrid 6-2 on aggregate, especially a great game at home at Anfield, 5-0. That means we make it to a final, and it looks like it's Arsenal all Premier League tie, and it's close, but we lost 3-2. And in the league, Liverpool done really, really well. I only lost the 2 games all season, 130. I'm going to get the Burnley. Just hold on. We won 30, drew 6, lost 2, scored 109 goals, which is great. And defensively, this is a really strong tactic. Only conceded 24. Great goal difference of 85, 96 points. Like I said, is very good in the tactic testing league. Nottingham Forest with 53 points. Also great. Not bad at all. Burnley, don't ask me. I don't know what happened. They had a terrible time and finished with 30 points. Nottingham Forest, Liverpool great. Burnley just didn't quite like this tactic. So now let's check out some player stats. Starting off with Liverpool, and Mo Salah, top goal scorer. As always, it seems to be with 30 goals. Is that your 28? Flavian Wirtz with 21. Assists, Salah again with 22. The best performer, Salah, a 7.62. He's so good in FM. Now on to Nottingham Forest. Top goal scorer is Calimundo with 20 goals. Gibbs White, as always, 15 goals. He always has a good season. Assist-wise, what do we have? Ndoye, 10 assists. He's another one that has a very good season. Average rating-wise, who is the best performer? I'm going to give it, I think Ndoye's played more games, and it's very close as well, 7.04 and a 7.03. So I'm going to give it to Ndoye. Now on to Burnley, where they just didn't score enough goals, I don't think. Brozier, 10 goals, 5 goals from Edwards. Cullen is next with 3 goals. They just didn't score the goals. Edwards has 6 assists, and when we look at average rating-wise, I'm not surprised we ain't got anyone in green, but the best performer is Hartman with a 6.89. And like I said, I don't want to keep on about it, but for some reason, Burnley just didn't click. And they just didn't score the goals. Now, let's take a look at some brighter things. Liverpool's day tub. And if you've got a team like Liverpool, this tactic is sublime. Goals per game, attacking-wise, 2.9 goals per game. Shots per game, 21.5. Looking excellent. And also defensively, so strong. See the game, 0.6. And 21 clean sheets. Now on to the team instructions, and I'm going to run over everything just in case you can't download it. So what do we have? Passing directness, we've got standard, tempo much higher, time wasting less often, counter attacks, it's narrow, keep the ball into play, got balanced on creative freedom, play through the press, goal kicks mixed, centre backs, support and runs balanced, dribbling balanced, progress through balanced, pass reception balanced, patience balanced, shots from distance balanced, crosser style balanced, and speed, goalkeeper distribution speed is balanced. Now out of possession, we've got high press, hard defensive line, trigger press much more often, defense and transition, counter press, tackling standard, cross engagement balanced, press and trap balanced, short goalkeeper disruption, we got yes, we got defensive line higher, and defensive line behavior, we got step up more. So that leaves me on to team shape and player roles. So in goal, we got a goalkeeper when he's in possession. And then when he was out of possession, we've got a sweeper keeper. And when we look at the instructions, we got shorter passing, dribble less, and out of possession, we've got nothing added on there. And then when we look at the centre backs, we've got a ball playing centre back, 2 of them. And then when they're out of possession, they turn into a centre back. When we look at the instructions, starting with the left-hand side, we've got dribble more added on, and out of possession, nothing. And on the right-hand side, is it the same? No, it's different. We don't have dribble more on, and out of possession, nothing added on. That moves me on to the wing back on the left-hand side, wing back on the right-hand side, and they turn into pressing full-backs when they're out of possession, left and the right. We start with the left-hand side instructions. We've got cross from the byline, take more risk and passing risk, and dribble more. And when he's out of possession, we're tackling, we've got tackle harder. And when we look at the right hand side, we've got cross from the byline, take more risk and passing risk, dribble more. And when we're out of possession, it's the same thing, tackle harder. Then we've got 2 defensive midfielders, and then when they're out of possession, there are still 2 defensive midfielders. Look at their instructions. Start on the left hand side, nothing added on. And when he's out of possession, just tackle harder. And we look at the other one, nothing added on. And when he's out of possession, tackle harder. In front of them, we start with the attack midfielder when he's in possession, and attack midfielder when he's out of possession. And when we look at the instructions, we've got move into the channels. Forward runs, we've got make more forward runs. Pass and risk, take more risks. And when we're out of possession, we've got trigger press more often, tackle and tackle harder. We look on the left-hand side, we've got inside forward, and then inside forward on the right hand side. And when they're out of possession, they turn into a wide midfielder on the left and right hand side. We look at the instructions on the left hand side, we got sit narrow, cuts inside of the ball, we've got dribble more added on, and that seems to be it. And out of possession, we got trigger press more often, mark tighter, and tackle harder. And the mark the position is got marking the right back, and I imagine you know it, in the right hand side we've got sit narrow, cuts inside the ball, dribble more, but when we're out of possession, we've got trigger press more often, mark tighter, tackle harder. And the mark the position is, yes, the left back. And then when we look up front, we have, if I get to it, a channel forward when he's in possession, and a centre forward when they're out of possession. And when we look at the instructions, what do we have? We've got take more risk and passing risk, and then out of possession, nothing added on. And what style of play is it? It's a gegenpress, a mentality, it's attacking. Now it's time for the points. Well, Liverpool, 96 points in the league, which is great. Nottingham Forest, great as well, with 53 points. Burnley, you're letting the side down with 30 points. That's a total points total of 179. And where does it come on the leaderboard? Well, it comes in the 11th place. And we all know Burnley really let this tactic down. I still believe it's a really good tactic. Definitely check out by GYR. Excellent. Don't forget, source link, check out his page and all these details. You get some great tactics over there. Thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. And if you can do me a massive favor, as I always say, if you can leave a like on the video, that would be amazing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Any suggestions, any requests, please keep them coming.